Hey, it's AJ. I'm here from 360 Automotive. I'm actually here with Raymond from Numerica, and just kind of wrapping up that car series that we're talking about, car buying, your car buying experience. So I figured I'd bring in an industry expert to kind of talk about extended warranties and what they provide. So at Numerica, I know you guys provide a couple different options for those extended warranties. What do you guys offer?
Yeah, so at Numerica, we partnered with Route 66 to basically allow our members to be covered in case of a unexpected mechanical breakdown with their vehicle.
So one thing I've touched on before in previous videos is that typically when you get an extended warranty coverage from the dealership, it ends up being a little bit more expensive. Something that you see that tends to be the case.
Yeah, so obviously, just like with any warranty, it's going to depend on the make, model, and mileage of what you have on your vehicle. But in any case, it's totally affordable through Route 66 or through us. As long as your loan is with Numerica, we can add that cost onto your loan, or you can pay it outright. So you would just have to see your local branch to get more information on that by talking to a lender.
Awesome. And something that we do see on our side, working with a lot of these companies hand in hand, is there's two types of coverage. So you have your inclusionary coverage and you have an exclusionary coverage. Do you mind kind of going into details what the difference are and what you guys provide?
Yeah, so with Route 66 in particular, they have 3 levels of warranty. So there's Easy Street, Main Street, and First Street. So with the Easy Street, it is listed as a exclusionary warranty, while as those Main Street and First Street, those ones are listed as component coverage. So it would list on the brochure or whatever contract you agree to, it would have those specific parts on there of what is covered.
Gotcha. And just one thing from our side that we see is that exclusionary coverage is really the best option for a lot of vehicles. With that exclusionary coverage, we notice that stuff that may be potentially in that gray area is typically covered, as opposed to the inclusionary contracts that just cover specifically what components are listed. Obviously, they're not going to cover your wear and tear stuff, spark plugs, oil changes, tires, brakes, stuff like that. But it does kind of allow you guys to have that level of kind of security and safety, knowing that if something big does arise, that you guys are going to be covered. And a lot of the times, the coverage and the cost that you're getting for it, a lot of the times these contracts do pay themselves off, especially when you're starting to get vehicles that are starting to get up there in mileage. You know, when you start getting at 50, 60,000 miles, you're starting to kind of step out of that manufacturer warranty coverage area. You really can end up usually in a good spot. Now, or kind of take that with a grain of salt, because every vehicle does have, its known issues. Some vehicles are better than others, but just kind of some 2 cents. Some of us here in the industry. Raymond, is there anything you'd like to add kind of about what you guys provide?
Yeah, so typically with the Route 66 warranty, by getting it through us, you get some advantages that maybe other warranties, like through the dealership, you may not run into. One of them is there's no deductible with Route 66. So a lot of other contracts you may have to spend $50 or $75, and you're probably aware with that, AJ. Every time you take it in, no matter what, even then for the diagnose it and stuff like that. So with Route 66, that's zero. You're also nationwide coverage. So if you bought your car here in Tri-Cities, but you're traveling down Arizona, Texas, whatever the case, and your car breaks down over there, it is nationwide. So you can take it to one of those dealerships or one of those mechanic shops there, and the coverage works just fine over there too.
Yeah, and something to touch on too is a lot of these extended warranties that you guys are able to get through Route 66 or whoever it may be, they're nice because they allow you as the consumer to pick who's working on your vehicle, as opposed to sometimes when you get them at a dealership, in the contract it'll specifically state that you have to use the dealer within X amount of miles of wherever you are. So it kind of locks you in, because sometimes you end up, and we've experienced it here in Tri-Cities, where the dealer may be 2-3 months backlogged, and unfortunately you're kind of stuck to them if you buy some of the coverage to them. So it gives you a greater bit of flexibility. As always, if there are any questions, feel free to reach out. This is Raymond Numerica. I'm AJ at 360, and have a great day.